Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the LG V20. Now I just got this from Sprint, off contract, and the price was $792 plus tax. So you're looking at a little over 800 bucks. Now y'all know I hate talking about specs, but since this is an unboxing video, let's go over the main specs that you need to know. Now this phone has two displays. One is a 5.7-inch Quad HD with a resolution of 1440 by 2560. That's 513 for the PPI Patrol. The secondary display is 2.1 inches with a resolution of 1040 by 160. Now the phone is not water resistant, but it does feature Corning Gorilla Glass 4. Now the phone is running Android 7.0 Nugget. Shout out to the Nugget boys. That's not the latest version of Android. The Pixel is running 7.1. Now, as far as the processor, you got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 with the Adreno 530 GPU. Now, the phone does have expandable memory, so you could drop a micro SD card right in that slot, up to 256 gigs. Now, the phone comes in two different versions. You got 32 gigs and 64 gigs. Both of them have 4 gigs of RAM. Now, in the back, you got dual 16 megapixel cameras. One is f1.8, the other one is f2.4. You got laser autofocus, optical image stabilization, and an LED flash. And you can shoot video up to 4K. On the front, you got a 5 megapixel camera, that's f1.9. Now you do got a 32-bit hi-fi DAC. You got the 24-bit audio recording, we're gonna put that to the test, and you got active noise cancellation with a dedicated mic. This is USB Type-C, you got a fingerprint sensor, and of course, you got your 3,200 milliamp removable battery. And you got your IR blaster on deck. Now the phone comes in 3 different colors: Titan, silver, and pink. All right, so let's pop this open and see what it looks like. Little unboxing knife. Shout out to Xerxes with a little unboxing. Let me get the little one. Got the little one today. Let's just pop this open real quick. Right. Here we go. Okay, so you pull a little sleeve out. Life's good when you play more. Okay, I like that. And it unfolds like a book. All right, so let's see. Now you got fast charge 3.0. All right, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, my bad, y'all. I got another phone call. They're killing me right now. All right, so here's your button right here. We're gonna press that button. We'll take the battery cover off. Let's see, this pops right off. Now this is aluminum. Drop the battery on. There's your micro SD card slot. Snap this back into place. Okay. Press the power button. In the meantime, let's see what else you got. There's your volume up and down. Okay, there's your IR blaster, your mic. There's your flash, dual 16 megapixel cameras, fingerprint sensor that doubles as a home button. That's your battery removable button, battery remove button. There's your speaker, USB Type-C, another mic, and of course your headphone jack. All right, so that's pretty much it. On the front, there's your 5 megapixel camera with your flash. All right, so let me pause the video real quick. I'll drop my information in, and then we'll check out the software. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I've been playing around with it for a few minutes, and I got to tell y'all, fresh out of the box, I am definitely feeling this phone. All right, this is a go. Now, if you had to trade your Galaxy Note 7 in, and you want to stay with Android, then this is the phone that you want to check out. First up, build quality. Nice and lightweight. I like that aluminum back to it. Feels premium. Feels good in the hands. Ladies, you know the deal. Doesn't feel as heavy duty and rugged as the V10, but I never liked that rubber back, so I'm happy with this one. Now, it's not the sexiest phone in the world, but it's definitely not as ugly as the G5. Now you got your secondary display. You could set that to always on. I need that feature. You do have some motions. So if you double tap, that'll awake the screen. Double tap again, that'll sleep it. Double press on the volume down. That'll take you directly to your camera. All right, so that's the World Star Hip Hop button. And if you double tap on volume up, that'll take you to a notepad. So you can leave yourself a little memo, call Joe, and then you could just save that. Just like that. Now let's check the fingerprint sensor real quick. Works super fast, 100% of the time. Now on a side note, when you first get it, there's going to be a thin layer of plastic over the fingerprint sensor. Now I was playing around with the phone for about 10 minutes. I didn't realize it had that little plastic on it, and I was getting ready to bash the fingerprint sensor, peeled it off, and now it works super fast. All right, so this is the best LG fingerprint sensor yet. Now let's go through some of the OS real quick. Now if you notice, I do have an app tray now. Stock out of the box, there's going to be no app tray. Now I made a separate video when I did the G5 on how to get this app tray. It's in the LG Smart World. It's Home 4.0. I like that better. Now here's your smart bulletin. So you got your LG Help. Manage your steps. Since the phone does have an IR blaster, here's your quick remote. Set that up. And here's your smart settings. Now when you activate smart settings, you can set your phone to react differently in different environments. So you can set it so as soon as you get home, it'll turn on your Wi-Fi. As soon as you get to work, it'll turn on your Bluetooth. When you plug in earphones, certain apps will open up automatically. Play with that for yourself. All right, now since it's running Android 7.0 Nugget, you get all of the Nugget features. All right, so let's go through the settings real quick. Now here's your Nugget launcher, Nugget notification launcher. So you could open these up. Certain apps you can reply to directly from the notification. Here's your quick toggles. Now, if you swipe down one more time, that'll bring you to all your toggles. You can swipe over. Let's check some of the toggles you got. You got screenshot. You got your hi-fi DAC. So as soon as you plug your headphones in, you can activate that. Got a flashlight, your NFC, all your standard toggles, nearby. Now, if you set up nearby, it'll recommend apps for certain events. So if I set up nearby, maybe when I get outside, it'll open up Foursquare and tell me that, a restaurant has a sale or some coupons or whatever. Play with that for yourself. Comfort view. Now I use that. It's on the Pixel also. I use that at night. So all that does is kind of dim the screen a little bit. So this way, when you're checking your messages in the middle of the night, won't wake you up 100%. You got your screen sharing and your file sharing. All right, let's check out the settings real quick. Let's see. I'll do a full review on this. So I'm not going to go through everything. Let's just see if there's anything. Okay, check this out. Now you can set up your second screen. All right, so you can show when the main screen is on or off. You hit more, you can hide your content. Fellas, you know why. You got your home screen. All right, now you can set this. You can turn your smart bulletin on or off. Now I like to leave it on since I use the IR blaster. You could change your screen swipe effect. Now I like carousel, but you got panorama, you got accordion, you got layer. Layer's nice too. Domino. That's kind of dope. We'll leave it on domino. Allow home screen looping. This way you could just keep scrolling. I always leave that on. Bunch of different stuff. Auto rotate. The basics. I'll go through all of that in full detail when I do the full review. But fresh out of the box, I'm feeling this. Let's check the sound real quick. Let me pull up YouTube video. We'll check the speakers. Get maximum volume on this. Now this is how your display is going to look. You can turn that secondary display off if you want. I'll leave it on with the clock. The speaker's on the bottom, only one speaker, but it's nice and loud. Nothing to really complain about. Beautiful display. Display on this phone is beautiful. All right, let's take it to the camera real quick. Now, this is one of the most customizable and feature-packed cameras out. Now, the Pixel is my favorite camera, but that's more point and shoot status. This has way more options and menus to play with. So you can put this on manual mode and you have all of your white balance, your autofocus, ISO. You could change everything. Too many settings to play with. All right, you got manual with the photos and manual with the video. Same thing. You even have a mic. You can change your audio levels while you're recording videos. You could zoom in and out while you're taking the video. That's pretty dope. Let's do a little point and shoot real quick. See what this looks like. Okay. Beautiful camera. Right now I'm sitting directly under the lights, but we're going to take this outside and we'll fully play with it and see what it looks like. Let's see the different modes you got. Panorama, auto, pop out, slow motion, time lapse, multi-view, and snap. And I'm pretty sure you can download some more if you want. Let's go to settings, bunch of different settings. Now this does have optical image stabilization, so you're not going to have a problem when you're shooting your videos. LG cameras have always been a go, so you know this one's going to be a go too. Now when I do the full review, I'm definitely going to try out the DAC. I'm going to test the battery. I'm going to test the quick charge. I'm going to test the lag factor. Now this is Android Nugget, so you do got split screen multitasking. So we can open up YouTube. We'll hold this down. And you can open up something else. Let's open up Google. Okay, so now certain apps can't open in multitasking. Let's see, I know for sure. Let's see, do I have Google Plus on this yet? Now I'm still downloading my apps in the background. Let's see. Okay, so we'll do Google Plus and YouTube. Okay, so this definitely works. Now you can resize this. All right, so there goes Google Plus on the top, YouTube on the bottom. So you got your split screen multitasking. Now these buttons on the bottom, you can customize these if you want. See, I left the split screen open. Let's get rid of that altogether. You can customize these buttons. I got 5. Now you could leave it at 3. You can put it on 4, or you can do what you want. So I got one as back, one as my quick capture and screen right. Home button. If you hold that down, that'll take you to Google Now. Just got to hold on to it. There it goes, just like that. Okay. It's trolling right now. All right, there. All right, come on, Google Now. Don't do it to me like that. All right, there it goes. All right. You got your Q Slide apps. All right, favorite apps. Customize those if you want. And there's your back button. And you can also clear all. All right, so hit me up in the comments and let me know if there's anything specific y'all want me to try out. But you know how we do. We're going to tear this apart from top to bottom. Now, before we get out of here, let's do a little size comparison just so you know what you're getting into. Now, if you had a V10 and you're getting your V20, basically the same height and the same width. All right, so both of these are big, fat phones. Now, if you had a G5 and you stepping your game up to the V20, V20 is a little bit taller and a little bit wider. All right, a little bit taller, a little bit wider. Now, if you're coming from Galaxy, here's your Galaxy S7 Edge. V10, a little bit fatter, a little bit fatter, a little bit wider, a little bit taller. Let's see what else. Now, maybe you're coming from Nexus 6P. This is another big phone. Let's see. All right, now these phones are the exact same height and width. All right, so if you like that feeling of a big phone and you had the Nexus 6P, then this is the one you want right here. Okay, what else? Moto Z Droid Force. Now, I don't think you would be upgrading from this to that, but you never know. Just a little taller. All right, LG V20 is a little bit taller. Basically the same thickness. HTC 10. V20, taller and fatter. What else? Let's see, Galaxy Note 7. Now, say you had to trade in your Galaxy Note 7. You like this big screen. You want something else just as big. Let's see. Now, check this out. The V20 is actually bigger than the Note 7. All right, it's taller and it's wider. So if you like having that big phone, then you're going to like this one too. This is even bigger. iPhone 7 Plus. Let's see. V20, just a tad bit taller and a little bit wider. All right, so this is a big giant phone. Let's see, Google Pixel XL. Now the V20 is a lot taller and a little bit fatter. And just for fun, just so you know this ain't the biggest phone on the market, let's pull out a heavy hitter, the Hawaii Honor Note 8. Now look at this. Look how, just to give you an idea of how big this Note 8 is, look at the V20. All right, the Note 8 is a lot taller and wider. On a side note, this is one of my favorite phones right here. If this phone was out on Sprint or Verizon, this would be the shit right here. Only thing is, doesn't work great with the US carriers. You get no 4G, no LTE. But if you're buying this phone just for Wi-Fi, like I'm using it right now, just in the bed as my media phone, this phone is a savage right here. I'll do a full review on this over the weekend. Anyway, so that's the LG V20. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock, one to beam up. Energize.